I don't know if you saw this, but a French politician, here it is, said or suggested that they should take back the Statue of Liberty. That the French, that America no longer embodies the spirit of the gift that we were given by our oldest ally, the French. And so, therefore, we should give it back, you know? And, of course, because being a maggot means not only never, ever saying sorry, never admitting a mistake, but it also means having a shockingly ignorant understanding of history, much less reality, and also while simultaneously feeling somehow emboldened to lecture everyone about the very subjects of which you know least, right? I mean, that's a maggot in a nutshell. What's her face? Caroline Levitt, who is a child, clearly. She might be married to a dude 30-something years older than herself, but she's a moron, like all maggots. And they never learn, you know, and they're arrogant. They have this unearned arrogance. They're, you know, rather than take the French, that just the fact that a French politician said that the Americans should give back the Statue of Liberty because we no longer reflect the values embodied in the spirit of which the gift was bestowed, then, you know, rather than take that as an opportunity for self-reflection, right? When your whole, when all your allies are appalled and America's enemies are as giddy as kids on Christmas morning, you might want to, you know, take a minute to reflect. But Caroline Levitt, let me see, what the fuckity is it? Hold on. Here it is. Yeah. So they asked her about it in the, you know, the crack White House press corps asked her. Come on. Play the video, damn it. I'm getting a bit.
There is now a member of the European Parliament from France who does not think the U.S. represents the values of the Statue of Liberty anymore. They want the Statue of Liberty back. So is President Trump going to send the Statue of Liberty back to France?
Absolutely not. And my advice to that unnamed low-level French politician would be to remind them that it's only because of the United States of America that the French are not speaking German right now. So they should be very grateful to our great country.
See, that isn't that always the way of the maggot, right? The French would be speaking German if not for us. And guess what? Not Alina Habba, she's coming next. Caroline Levitt's a child. She's a moron. She doesn't know that the United States, we would be pledging allegiance to King Charles III right now, if not for the French. You know, there's no real understanding of history with these people. They just cherry pick the parts that are, you know, that make them look like assholes. Well, not look like, they are assholes. Make them, you know, stick it to whoever they are sticking it to, whether they're owning the libs. This unnamed French politician. Fuck you, unnamed. I mean, no, he's got a name, dumb bitch. Low level. Why don't you call him governor, like Governor Trudeau? I mean, these people are, no wonder. You know, it's only been 60 days. You realize this? In this maladministration. And they have already done so much damage to our good name. We're not getting it back anytime soon. But they think that's great, I guess, because they're Nazis, they're fascists, they're traitors. Of course they don't embody the spirit of the Statue of Liberty. And and I won't read directly the article, but, the fact is, the world sees us. America's ideals have been destroyed by Trump. The low-level French politician, nothing's lower than a lick-spittle of a con man, Caroline. Nothing is lower than a goddamn complicit, sycophantic lick-spittle who has zero understanding of America. I mean, I would like somebody to whisper in her ear, what do you think about a country where their leaders or their founders pledge their lives, fortunes, and sacred honor to each other? What do you think about that? I would think she would repel and recoil from that, because doesn't that sound positively woke? It's almost like socialism. Pledge your life, fortune, and sacred honor. Your fortune? I mean, fuck honor. They don't have any. But they ain't giving $1 to nobody. $1, $20. That's the only thing that matters in life, right? Give me $1. You don't pledge that to somebody. You pledge it to yourself or your dear leader. Fucking bastards. How about e pluribus unum? This is what I wonder about maggots. Out of many, one. What the fuck? That's like DEI. Who's against diversity? Well, they hate diversity. That's why they hate America. A nation of immigrants, which is, unless you're a Native American, you come from somewhere else. Your family came from somewhere else. Equity. Oh, heaven forbid that we have some kind of leveling effect. Inclusion. Fuck that. And accessibility, well, only to them, right? It's all of these things are fine if you're focused on a maggot. So, anyway, so Caroline Leavitt, who is really supposedly speaking for the American people when she has no business being anywhere near the halls of power. But the name of the French politician is Raphaël Glucksmann. He said that if America abandons the principles embodied in the Statue of Liberty, we might as well send her back to France. Officially titled Liberty Enlightening the World, the Statue of Liberty is a gift from the people of France to the United States, symbolizing freedom and democracy. And of course, the poem that is inscribed on the base of the statue's pedestal is Emma Lazarus's poem, The New Colossus, which, of course, Republicans always have a problem with this. I'm sure you remember the Nazi Jew Stephen Miller having an argument with Jim Acosta, who was asking about the mass deportation. This is in the first maladministration, and how Stephen Miller was trying to school Jim Acosta about how it's not a law, it's just a fucking poem, basically. Even though it has come to symbolize, the statue and the poem have come to embody what we once thought were American values. Now they're just too damn woke. So, but the poem, The New Colossus, was part of a fundraising drive when the statue was first gifted to the United States, as it was part of a drive to raise funds for the pedestal. And it wasn't put on the statue when it was first unveiled, but it was put there 20 years later. And even though it was intrinsically linked with the statue, so over time, the poem and the statue have come to symbolize American ideals that Trump and his greed-centered cult of destroyers attack as a matter of course. So the poem goes, it really is about, it's evocative of the Colossus, the Greek Colossus, but I'll read the second half. Keep ancient lands your storied pomp, she cries with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. I mean, I almost break down in tears when I read that, because of how far we've fallen. Keep ancient lands your storied pomp. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. God. Yeah. Of course, this is a message of inclusivity for those who seek refuge. Not refuge. Now, if you seek refuge, you'll find it in abundance now. But refuge, not so much. For any true patriot, reading that poem is really a heartbreaking reminder of how far we've fallen.